thought I was actually terrified. I actually thought I was getting kidnapped and I was gonna die. Let's get started. You looked at the title, you watched the thumb, you looked at the thumbnail. Oh my! You looked at the thumbnail, and so you're here to listen to my weird dreams, huh? Okay. So we're just like start from where I felt like. So there's gonna be dreams like where I felt like I actually got kidnapped in real life. How I ended up in Ronald McDonald's basement. Oh, I suck. Yeah. How I ended up in Ronald McDonald's basement. Oh, bro! I actually suck! Oh, bro! Yeah. Yeah, how I ended up in Ronald McDonald's basement. So, we're gonna start with that one. So, I was pretty young. I would say I was around 6 during this. And I was like, why don't we go to McDonald's? Just kidding. There's nothing like that. So, I just was like thinking of McDonald's because at the time I was a young kid. I didn't know like what stuff they were putting in it. So, I just wanted to go to McDonald's. And like how I started thinking about McDonald's is by watching a lot of Ronald McDonald videos. I was obsessed with those. Bro, why the heck am I? Oh my god! Like, so I was watching like YouTube shorts about. Oh my god, bro! I'm actually about to crash out. I was watching videos about like Ronald McDonald and stuff. And like it scared me a little bit. I was young. I got scared. I'm not gonna lie. So after watching those, I was like, and it was dark, so it was around like 7 p.m., like half my bedtime when I was younger. And bro, my controller. Yeah, so like I watched it, I went to sleep. So and the dream I had was me going to McDonald's. And just going to McDonald's. And if y'all don't know those like little those seats that used to be there, like where you could sit next to Ronald McDonald. I was watching videos about those and how like someone got a seizure and died from it because like Ronald McDonald turned his head and said, "Yeah, I'm tired too." Like, bro. Oh, bro, oh my god. Yeah. So I went to sleep, and when I was ordering a Big Mac in that dream, I went outside. Why not? Get some fresh air. So I did. I got fresh air. And went outside. I saw those benches. I was like, Ronald McDonald. So I got on, and I said, "Hello, mate." And he didn't say hello, mate, back, which was actually really concerning. But then it went black for me. And like I ended up like in a basement. It looked like, if y'all don't know, like the Saw like basement torture chamber, it looked like that. I'm not gonna lie, it looked like that. It had like a neck choker in it. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Like had a neck choker in it. Pretty scary, my man. Like, so yeah. I woke up in that neck choker, and my hands were like chained to the ground. And my feet were like chained to the ground as well. So I got up, like with like so I was basically like doing, like I looked like I was having a bad day, but I wasn't. And the chains were just pulling me down, like they were weighing me down. Bruv, they were weighing me down. So I was like basically looking down, and my hands were going down as well. Like, and then I just heard laughing, and then I woke up. That's dream 1. So the next dream, they pretty scary one. It's where I got kidnapped. It was really scary. So basically, it's a long story. So just hold on. Bro, I actually suck so bad. So I was, bro, so I have this friend. I'm not friends with him anymore. But I have this friend, and he had tons of bikes. Because his dad was a police officer. So, yeah. Bro! Yeah. So he had a lot of money. And in the dream, he had a Spider-Man bike with, like, some custom wheels and custom, like, numbers on the front. And I don't know how to explain it. But, yeah. If you do know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you don't know what I'm talking about. So, yeah. I had to carry that to... So, like, I live pretty close to a park. And... in my dream, it's not there in real life, but in my dream there was a pump. And I could, like, pump stuff up, like, so, like, bikes. He was too lazy for him to do it, so I went to go do it. So yeah, I went there. I had to carry it. It took a really long time, but for some reason, I had to carry this wire. I don't really know why. It was a weird dream, but I had to carry the wire, and it was pretty weird. I don't understand why I had to carry a wire, but anyway, yeah. So I had to carry the wire past like the thing, pretty much. So I had to so for me to get the wire back to my friend's house, I had to put the wire on someone's house, and it looked like a shed from, it's like, it was a house, and like it looked like a small house, but like it was actually a shed in front, and in between that house and shed there was a van, and I had to put it up, and I had to walk by it to get there. So I did it, and then all of a sudden these two guys came out, and they said, "Hey kid, come here." I thought they were mad about like the whole thing, the wire being on top of their house, but no, they grabbed me by the shoulders and pushed me into their like front yard, basically. And at that moment, I didn't like really know it was a dream. I was actually terrified. I actually thought I was getting kidnapped and I was gonna die. But it was just a dream, luckily. And when I went in, there was like, I cannot lie on this. There was like 3 or 4 herds of like kindergartners in there. I am not lying. So yeah, they put rope on her back, and then all the stuff, put tape on her mouth. They put me in the thing, and I went night-night, aka die. Yeah. So our last dream is actually has to do something with Odd Ones Out. So if you don't know who Odd Ones Out is, Odd Ones Out is a big YouTuber with her own TV show, and you should go subscribe to him, because I don't really watch their channel, but I did watch their show when I was little. So I watched it a lot when I was gonna like go to sleep and stuff. I liked it, but the first episode, Season 1, Episode 1, the toaster. The toaster scared the crap out of me. And like the last part of it, if you watch it, the last part scared me. I was young, so if any of y'all are like really old or like middle and between that, you will not be scared, but I was young. You have to keep that in mind. So I was scared of pretty much anything. The creepy man outside my window. I actually just looked out my window when I said that. But yeah. So I had to, like, yeah, you know. When I watched that last scene of, like, the movie, I fell asleep. Because I watched it pretty much every single night when I fell asleep. And that night stood out to me. Because I dreamed so much of the same thing. The same thing, like, I knew that I was dreaming and when I wasn't, but it was still pretty scary. The thing was, it was like a really old time. I was in a little, like, cabin thing. And, I had to, like, go onto a boat. Not like a boat, like an old, like, car thing. Like, wagon. Yeah, I had to go on a wagon, and it was really dark, and there was nothing, like, blocking us from anything. It was just, like, a pallet on the ground that had wheels on it and a motor. Yeah, we went inside. It was just me, and all of a sudden, I see this creepy lady staring at me from the corner, and I kid you not, every single time I had that dream, I knew I was, like, dreaming. But, like, the first 3 times I didn't, but, like, the rest of the 4 times, I knew. Like, probably more than 4, actually. Probably, like, 10, because I watched that show a lot, and I kind of, like, I liked that episode, but, like, not that Pacific part. So, yeah. That's the last story. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it all the way to the end, I'll see you guys in the next body.